morning, it's Dr. Lona.
And Dr. Ashley.
And we just wanted to do a quick video because we were reading a survey that was put out by the largest chiropractic school in the U.S. And there's some interesting findings on just what the general public, if they've never been to a chiropractor, thinks.
Yep.
So a couple of the areas we wanted to comment on, we'll tell you what the general public as a whole decided, and then also maybe why it's not right or the facts around it. So the first one is we saw that 90% of people think that chiropractors go to school for a very short time in order to be licensed to be a chiropractor. And Ashley, if you want to tell us how long we actually go to school for.
Yeah, so in this survey they asked if it was comparable to medical doctors, and most people didn't agree like you had said. But the truth is that we actually do go to school the same amount of time that medical doctors do. So we both went to undergraduate, and then we also have to go to chiropractic school, which if you go year-round is typically about 10 trimesters or over 3 years. Otherwise, if you take the summers off, you can be upwards of 5 years.
True. Yeah, and in addition to that, obviously we study different areas. We're studying the spine in particular, more radiology and nutrition, that type of thing. So there's differences in what we're studying, but the longevity of it in order to obtain your license is obviously a pretty substantial amount of time. So just clearing that up. The next question was that 84% thought that chiropractors only treat back and spine problems. And this is a kind of misleading question because we only do address the spine. We address the subluxations of the spine, which we've talked about on other videos where the bone is out of alignment. But because of its impact on the nervous system and how that life is going from brain to body, it's really so much bigger than just like low back pain or headaches. It's really about how your whole body is functioning. So we kind of wanted to clear that up, and that's why, you know, when you're in the office, you see kids and grandparents and all people of different ages with different levels of health in here, because we're working towards regaining health or regaining function, and that can lead to a variety of things clearing up. So it's not just those areas of concern, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I was just talking with a patient this morning about how sometimes we forget that, say, for example, you present with lower back pain, that those nerves also go to your digestive organs, the reproductive organs, all of those things as well.
Yep. So it's a bigger picture. Everything's related, right? And then this is a good one. The public in general does believe chiropractic to be safe. 84%, we would highly agree. Our malpractice insurance is a good example of that.
Yes.
We have probably the lowest malpractice insurance of any healthcare provider that I can think of.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing surgery and we're not prescribing. So the great thing is this is holistic care, and therefore it is very safe. So that was a good one. And then the last one is that most people believe you need a referral from a medical doctor in order to come to a chiropractor for the first time. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so quite a few years ago that was the case, but things have changed quite a bit since that time, and you actually do not need a referral to come see us. So if someone had told you that, that is a lie.
Yeah, and the thing that is different about chiropractic is because in a PT setting, a lot of times you have had to have a referral. Chiropractors tend to own their own private clinics, so they're not within a hospital system, therefore they don't need any sort of pre-approval in order for someone to seek out a consultation or come in for the first appointment. So you can come on in if you want to, and you don't need anyone else to suggest it. So thanks for listening to this. Hopefully that cleared up a few issues that maybe you thought were why you weren't going to a chiropractor.